In the previous episode we managed to unlock the volcanic mine teleport. We'll be using these to recharge our prayer in the house once we get our construction up. The only problem at the moment is law runes. I thought the lob cities dropped law runes, but they actually only drop death, chaos and nature, so they're out. The other source is ancient Zorgamites, but sadly they require 57 Slayer and we won't have that for a few weeks. So there's only one other way to obtain law runes in Fossil Island, and that's through Essence Implings. Essence Implings are quite rare, and the law runes is a rare drop on their table, so 1 in 50. Even if we manage to catch the Essence Implings, it's unlikely that we'll get law runes. I've been looking into it, and from every 1,000 you catch, or 1,000 plus, you only get about 120 Essence Implings. So it's just under 12%, but there's no other way to get law runes. Every time you see an Impling, you have that 12% chance of being able to catch, well, it's actually 11.77% chance of getting an Essence Impling. So every single one we catch, we're only going to be getting that amount. So because the law runes are a 1 in 50 drop on that table, it means there's just over 0.2% chance for every Impling we catch to get law runes. So we just can't catch them this way. We can't obtain our law runes this way. To take over 25 hours of catching Implings to get enough law runes to be able to get us up to 45 construction. So we're going to have to cancel our plans. We're not going to be getting the construction or the altar up yet, because once we have higher hunter, we're going to be doing the Impling grind anyway. We want to be able to catch loads to get lucky Implings, dragon Implings, ninjas, sorry. But if I do that grind now, I'll see hundreds of those Implings and not be able to catch them. So we're going to do a bit of Implings each day, maybe an hour, and then we're going to concentrate mainly on other things like the Lob City grind, our farming, our hunter. We definitely need to get the hunter up. Sorry for the rant, just thought you would want to know why we're completely going off what we were doing in the previous few videos and switching up to do a bit of other things in the account. Got another hard clue, still haven't got a Fossil Island step. We've done we've seen about 8 of them. I'm not sure how rare them steps are, but hopefully we can find one soon enough. And here is another beautiful mahogany tree, fully grown, didn't die. 15,700 XP drop, 57. Farming coming in, papayas, can never make them, but those XP drops are just class. And there's so little effort, you just plant the tree, come back a few days later and there's 15k XP. Gonna catch a few more Implings. We're actually looking for a needle. We've got the thread and the leather, the hard leather from baby Implings, or maybe it was baby and a young Impling, but we got both of them in previous Implings. Now we just need the needle and then we'll be able to make a body on the account. We're still looking for a yay longbow as well. It's supposed to be 1 in 100 from a young Impling, but we were ready up in 70 plus hunter and we've not managed to get it. We've caught hundreds of them and we've just went mega dry in it, but I'm sure we'll get it soon enough. That there baby Impling is the needle, so now we can make a leather body. That's our first body. Well, we had a steel plate earlier that we dropped way back in episode 2 or 3, but it's good to have a body again. It'd be brilliant. Plus 15s, plus 18s. That'll really help with the Lob City grind later on. Not seeing many Essence Implings. Keep getting medium clues as well, but there's no medium clue steps in the island, so just drop them all. These eclectics are pretty good because they give oak planks as well. We've got quite a few noted. I spent an hour here. We've seen a dragon Impling and we managed to get up past 30 planks. We also seen a few Essence, but none of them dropped the law rune, sadly. Well, that's grand. We'll get them eventually, even if it takes us up to 57 Slayer to get them. We're going to do a Lob City run here. This leather body actually helps out loads. I know it's not a lot of stats, but they're only level 68. They don't do massive amount of damage, so it makes a big difference. And we're 70 plus defense, so that helps out But yeah, we'll do a quick Lob City run, see what we get this time. We're just using the lobsters we got from the gourmet Implings as food. I'd rather get 40 cooking before we really do a big grind down here, because every single one drops a lobster. But that would require a lot of agility training. I will do it, it's just I don't really have time to at the moment, busy in real life and all. But I sped that up. We just got 3 kills that go. Nothing exciting really. A sapphire, some caviar, and then just some numulite and stuff. But yeah, no runes that go. And there's a lucky Impling. We've seen 4 I think now in the account. Maybe 4. Yeah, 4 or 5. But nowhere near 99 hunter. Once we get to 80 hunter, it'll just fly up when we can do the herbivores. I think they're well, without graceful, they're probably a bit less than what you see in the guides. The guides are 80k hunter XP per hour, but we'll probably only get 60k, which isn't too bad. It shouldn't take too long to max, and we'll get loads of hunter levels. Herb lore. But there's 72 hunter coming in, just 3 more levels and locks magpies. Actually seen another lucky Impling, and this boy caught it and he got rune legs from it. That would be the best legs we could get on the island. There's a way to get a rune chain and a few other things, but there's no way to get decent legs. Bob random give me 4 uncut rubies. That's a good bit of crafting XP. We're up to 43 crafting already, just 7 more levels to mahogany. And we're 90 combat, 81 strength as well. We just got a redwood seed. It must be extremely rare. We've never got one before, and we came to the island with 20,000 hop seeds, and now we're down to 3k. So we've opened like 1,700 birds houses and only got one of them seeds from all of them. Must be mad rare them. We're going to use up these runes we got from an essence simpling and see how much magic XP we can get. We're on 38 at the minute. It should get us maybe 39. It'll definitely put us close. We're almost to 39. We need to get to 40 to be able to teleport to and from the house when we get the law runes. No, it's going to leave us 83 XP off 39, so close to the next level. I'll quickly do another lobster run here. Got some more Karamjas and bass and a kebab from a gourmet impling, so should get us a few kills. See if we can get any runes. There's some nature runes that'll be useful. Wonder if we can train magic with them. I'll have a look after this run. Nothing else exciting from that one. That one dropped some seeds. Yeah, pretty useless as well. I've got an idea how to use these nature runes. So if I kill these hop snakes, I'll actually be able to get magic XP from them because they're quite low level, easy to kill, and they drop bones. I don't think there's anything else on the island that drops bones apart from like the wyverns, but obviously you can't kill them yet. I don't think Zorgomites drop any bones because they're just like a mushroom, but I'll check later on. But yeah, I'll be able to pick up one bone and cast this, so it only does one at a time, and then I get 25 XP from each one. We're only like 50 XP off a mage level, so it'll only be like 2 or 3 kills. And there we go. This one should get us 39. Yeah, there's 39 coming in, so just one more magic level and we can use teleport to house. I'll train that up later on. 3.5k XP. Back to the lobster grind, just using a bit of edible seaweed. Let's go. Nothing off that first one. The second one drops us grimies, but we don't have the herblore level to use them, so we'll just have to leave them on the floor. We do want grimy Harlanders. They can be made into compost potions on the island using the volcanic ash. Really easy to get, but you need 21 herblore. So we're going to note them using the leprechaun. Just doing another run here with edible seaweed as well. It's really useful to have, but only heals 4. Just a sapphire off that one. Yeah, our best way of training herblore is to make combat potions. There's a few steps we need to do before we can do it. We need to have a water source in the house, like a pump, and be able to teleport to and from them, but because I can note them, I'll just leave the Harlanders in the inventory. There's some more nature runes coming in, so a bit more magic XP. I will eventually need a load of nature runes for superheating. That's how we're going to train smithing on the account, but I'm not sure how we'll get enough fire runes because they also are just from essence implings, unless we get a fire battle staff from a Zaradoman mage. There's 44 crafting coming in. Studded leather chaps, we cannot make them. There's no way to get the steels. But just 6 more levels till mahogany bird houses, which will be class. They give you more birds, more XP and more birds nests. And here we just started training a bit of agility. We got a genie as well. This is our second genie since we've done the big lamping at Varrock Museum. So this is 500 XP. I noticed something really weird with XP randoms. Only a certain amount of them have fish bowls in their head, have an underwater like graphics, so you can only actually get 6 types of random events underwater as opposed to 23 above water. So while you're down here you have a 1 in 6 chance of getting a genie, whereas up above you have a 2 in 6 chance of getting an XP random. You can get either the dunce, or sorry, yeah, 2 in 23, the dunce or the genie. Bit of a weird thing, but just notice that there's only some of them have an underwater form and you cannot get the other ones, so you can't get like the pinball random down here. Spend a couple of tiers here and that will get us 56 agility. I can't believe we've gone all this agility with the underwater. It's really slow at the low levels, but it's actually getting okay XP now. It's not quite 10k XP per hour yet, but it's getting close. If you get a good run where there's not many in the northeast where the currents are. Just dropping some seeds for this random boy. I can't use them and I'd rather have the inventory space. So there you go. We got 6 fish bowls from that agility grind as well, which give us some more fish for cooking. And I found probably the best cooking spot in the game. This is much better than Rogue's Den because you don't actually have to right click on the bank, you just click on it once because it's a deposit or a chest. So there's 33 cooking coming in, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the best cooking spot in the game on Fossil Island. I'm not sure if there is anywhere better. Rogue's Den's similar, but it's not a one-click bank, you know. It's a bit hard to get to, but it is definitely worth doing if you're doing a lot of cooking XP. Worth getting there. Highly recommend it. If you have the volcanic mine teleports, you can teleport straight there. Done a few more hours agility, and that gets us 57 agility, so just 7 more levels until we can use the shortcut. Hopefully we'll get that out of the way by the time we get all the stuff we need for construction. We need the shortcut to get the planks, and there is 58 farming coming in with that mahogany tree. Out of mahogany seeds, I've just got 1 sapling left to plant, and then we'll not get any more. Well, it depends if we get lucky with the birdhouses. Using up some of the air runes and chaos runes I got here from eclectic implings and essence implings. We're still working our way towards 40 magic, but we're past halfway now. It shouldn't take too much longer. I'm not sure how to show these thousands of lobster kills. Speeding them up even seems too slow, because I am going to have to kill quite a few of them to get up to 31 herblower. So I think what I might start doing is just showing you the start of the clip and the end of the clip, or else like maybe just the deaths. I'll work something out anyway. But yeah, there is some more herbs coming in, so I need to clean my way up to 21 and then use the grimy Harlanders from 21 all the way up to 31. Here's just another impling hunt. I just thought I may as well get back my leather gloves and leather boots while I'm doing the lob cities. It's only small boosts, you know, +1 in defensive stats on each one, but having both of them on does help a little bit. There's a Snape Dragon seed, which no point in picking up. And here we are with some errats. They'll be no good either, can't use them till later on. And there's just some coins. And there's some death runes. Yeah, I'll just show you the deaths in this video, and then next time when I've got better food I'll just show you the start of a trip and then what I've got, that whole trip at the end, you know. There's some mind runes that are really useful. We can get eclectics drop airs and essence drop airs, so once we get a few more air runes we'll be able to get up to 40 magic. And that's pure essence. Spent another like half an hour hopping around, and I got some earth runes off a earth impling, and they're actually quite good because you can use them to cast curses and all those like weaken spells, you know. They give 29 XP each, which was pretty good. So used up all them, and that leaves us about maybe 20% off 40 magic. And there's more chaos runes. Here's the start of another trip, and here's the end of the trip. I think I'll just do it this way because then I can skip a load of kills and show thousands of these quite easy. Got another magic log from a nature impling. I think once we get 84 hunter and we can catch the ninja implings, we'll be able to get rune arrows, so I think we might have to do that 80 fletching grind sometime. That's going to be painful. There's more air runes anyway, and that should finish off level 40 magic, which means we'll unlock teleport the house. It's quite annoying not being able to use any staffs down here. If we do manage to get the battle staff from the eclectic impling, we'll still have to manually cast all these spells on these ones. But here we go, the last water strike. No, sorry, second last, third last. Not very good at this, commentating over clips. Here we go. There's level 40, and I'd clicked before to give us the level up, so it didn't show us the little notification. But that there is 40 magic, which means we can now teleport to and from Fossil Island if we get the law runes. So it's everything else out of the way apart from law runes. So once we get our hands on them, we can finally start training construction. It's been a long time coming. But yeah, I want to thank you so much for the massive support in the past 2 videos. It's been awesome. Really makes it easier to make these when I see so many of you are enjoying them. So yeah, thanks very much. See you in the next one. Bye.